Hello everybody, it's Randy Seltzer here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we'd review a few questions that I get on a regular basis regarding the housing market, the buying and selling of properties, and COVID-19. The first question that people ask me are, how's it selling in today's market with COVID-19? And the answer to that is, yes they are. In fact, in the month of May, 4,600 properties sold in the GTA, which is a very respectable number considering the circumstances. Right now when I'm recording this, it's towards the end of June, and we'll soon see what the June numbers are, but I can tell you from my own experience and from friends of mine, anecdotal evidence, the market's pretty busy. People are out there buying and people are out there selling. Is it a good time to list my home? If you're thinking of selling right now, is it a good time to do so? Well, the answer to that is yes, with some explanation. Even though sales are down from where they were last year, there is an extreme shortage of what we call inventory on the market. There's very few homes for sale right now, whether it's houses, townhouses, or condos. And so if you're a seller, you've got less competition this spring, and people have been selling their homes in pretty good time. There haven't been so many bidding wars, but people are getting the prices that they want when they put their house up for sale. The next question, of course, is from buyers. Is it a good time to buy a home? And I can tell you confidently that it is, and that's for two reasons. Number one, there are fewer buyers on the market right now, even though it's a healthy market, but there are no more bidding wars, or very few bidding wars compared to what we saw at this time last year. So that's a really good thing for a buyer. If you've been through that and you know what it's like being in bidding wars, it's no fun at all. But this year you're being able to avoid that. The second reason is that interest rates are at historic lows, and so that's another very big plus for buyers today. Sellers ask me, can I get a price on my home? Can I find out what my home is going to sell for without having an agent come over in person and with all the risks of COVID-19? The answer to that is yes. Believe it or not, experienced real estate agents they pretty well know what your house is going to sell for without even seeing it. Because what we do is we look at sales in the neighborhood of similar type homes, so we have a pretty good idea what your home should be listed at and what it's probably going to sell for without actually seeing it in person. Next question from most sellers, are prices coming down? And the answer to that is surprisingly, no they're not. The latest month's figures were actually up 13% year over year. So once again, we have this shortage of inventory on the market right now, and because of that, prices are holding up, and in fact they are up from where they were last year. Is it true that people are buying homes sight unseen, simply buying them from pictures and virtual tours on the internet? And believe it or not, the answer to that is yes. I never thought it would happen, but people are actually buying properties based on the virtual tours that they see online, seeing the photos online, and then they're usually making an offer that is conditional upon them seeing the house in person. So if you're a seller, how can you have people over safely to view the home? Well, there are a number of new procedures and protocols that have been put in place by the real estate boards and by the various real estate associations across Canada. One of them is the most common one and the most effective one is it's almost like an affidavit that buyers have to sign before they are admitted access to your house. And what it basically states is the buyer, are not sick, they don't know anyone who is sick, and they haven't been outside of the country within 14 days. And I know my own office will not confirm a showing unless the buyers for any particular agent have signed that document and forwarded it back to the office. A number of other questions that come up are all the various companies that feed the real estate industry, are they working? For example, are movers working today? And the answer to that is yes. They've been working throughout the pandemic since March the 15th. Most of them are working 24/7 due to the active nature of the market. Likewise, people ask, are home inspectors working? And yes, they are. Home inspectors are working, and I can tell you, I know several of them, and they're all super busy right now. Also, real estate lawyers are working, the land registry office is working, and of course, real estate professionals across the board are working today to help people buy and sell houses. If you're a buyer, is it safe to be going into other people's homes during COVID-19 to inspect houses to possibly buy them? And the answer to that is a qualified yes. Again, we have a lot of new protocols in place where our number one priority is to keep everybody safe. And so buyers are required to sign an affidavit. Sellers are also doing a lot of things on their own. A lot of them are providing free masks and gloves, and some of them are even supplying booties and Purell at the front door, so that if you don't have that equipment, when you get to the house, you'll be able to wear it as you go through. Little things like a lot of sellers now will keep the light switches on. So it cuts down on people turning lights off and on, cuts down on that interaction, that touching. to hopefully prevent the spread of COVID-19. So once again, everybody in the industry, our number one concern is your well-being and safety, and we continue to monitor the situation. Right now, the market is unexpectedly good, and we will keep you posted as things unfold. Hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching this video. If you have comments, just put them below, and I will answer each one myself. Thank you very much. Have a good day.